50% tariff on a wide range of goods imported from Canada. This announcement came late Monday night, targeting consumer items like wine and hockey sticks, as well as industrial products such as cement. The White House stated that these duties are set to take effect in 30 days. Old Kizikwadiku. The tariffs represent the latest escalation in trade tensions between Washington and Ottawa that have been simmering since President Trump returned to office in January 2025. According to a fact sheet released by the administration, this specific move utilizes Section 338 of the 1930 Tariff Act. This legal provision covers issues regarding trade discrimination rather than national emergencies. The White House clarified that these new duties apply regardless of whether products are included under the existing free trade agreement known as USMCA. President Trump justified the action by claiming Canada provided unequal treatment to American industries, specifically citing cars, dairy, and alcohol. He noted complaints regarding Canadian taxes on U.S. motor vehicle imports not covered under USMCA, a supply management system in the dairy sector that limits access with tariffs reaching up to 300%, and enduring boycotts of American alcohol by most Canadian provinces. It is worth noting that Canada previously placed its own levies on about $30 billion worth of U.S. goods last year, though Prime Minister Mark Carney later dropped some of those measures. Despite the friction, several key exports will be spared from this new round of tariffs. These include energy, potash, critical minerals, and fish. The treaty governing North American trade is expected to continue over the next decade, but requires annual reviews. Meanwhile, President Trump has also used Section 301 of the Trade Act of 1974 to justify a separate 25% tax on goods from Brazil effective Wednesday. Earlier this year, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that many global tariffs imposed under emergency powers were illegally enacted and struck down sweeping international tariffs in February. A brief commentary. The use of Section 338 rather than an emergency power declaration suggests a specific focus on alleged discrimination by Canadian authorities. However, it remains unclear whether this move is purely impulsive or part of a broader strategy beyond what analysts suggest. Prime Minister Mark Carney stated that Canada stood ready to intensify trade talks with the U.S. in the coming weeks, while urging officials to make meaningful progress before duties took effect. Conversely, Ontario Premier Doug Ford wrote on social media that if these tariffs proceed, Canada should respond tariff for tariff, dollar for dollar. Experts warn that such decisions raise the risk of further retaliation and highlight ongoing opposition to certain aspects of the USMCA agreement. We will continue to monitor developments as talks are set to resume in the coming